I just kind of played it to play it. We're going to try and snipe that building, and we actually do. I'm going to save my log for skeletons, and he's not back to a building yet, so a push that I really, truly expected nothing from actually gets a decent amount of damage, so color me impressed. What's up, gamers? It's Jerky here, and today we're going to be playing with one of the most, in my opinion, underrated decks in the entire meta. And that is this Evo RG Evo Skeletons deck. Ever since the balance changes, we've seen less and less of the Evo Pekka, which is even more the reason why this deck is slowly creeping back into the meta. And I feel like I don't see a lot of people talking about Royal Giant. It's all about Goblin Drill and the Hypno CR deck and Pekka and Mega Knight, but Royal Giant is sneakily the #2 best deck in the entire world right now. So if you're someone like me who hasn't spent a lot of time practicing or playing with Royal Giant, now is a perfect time to pick up the deck and give it a try. And with the introduction of Evo Skeletons into this deck archetype, your defense just got a million times better. Combined with the Fisher, the Hunterman, and the Log, you can pretty much stop anything. Like all decks, there's a little bit of a learning curve, especially with certain cards like the Fisherman. There's a big learning curve there, but once you figure out those little nuances, this deck is really good, and there's so much outplay potential. So if you've been all over the place this season, or you're struggling and you kind of want to try something new, this deck right here is perfect for you. But do not take my word for it, because as we know, talk is cheap. So come along for the ride and I will show you how to cook your ops with this deck. Alright, into our first match of the video against Derek. He actually has RG in his banner, so maybe he's rocking Royal Giant. Really excited to play this. I don't think I've ever made a video on RG. Like, I don't think I have. Okay, he goes for the Princess. We're going to go Ghost right away. So some form of log bait. RG actually does pretty decent against log bait. From my experience as someone who struggled against it, I think we're going to have a decent matchup here. He tried to activate King Tower, but honestly, it wouldn't have been that good of a play for him. I'm going to keep my log in cycle because, yeah, he's probably going to barrel. So we're going to go like that. Ice Spirit connects. It's not the end of the world. He goes for a mirror. That's an interesting play. I'm actually just going to eat the damage and then go in with an RG. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. We're going to go RG low and just try and save up for a lightning. Hoping he isn't rocking Inferno. He definitely could be rocking Inferno. Looks like he's not. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to take this lightning. Okay, E-Spirit as well. Nice. Okay, so he's not rocking Inferno. He's just rocking the cannon. So that was a good example of, you know, not panicking, right? He was getting damage on my tower. I knew I was going to be able to punish it. He gives me the well played. I'm just going to give him that. That's in the back. That was smart because I was thinking of logging the front and the back, so then I wouldn't have to play anything else on the Princess. So that's good that we did not get juked by the log. Skeletons are going to do okay. I think in hindsight, you know, it's better for me to save my log for the second barrel, and if I play my Hunter properly, it like full counters the barrel. Okay. I'm actually going to like Fisherman and pull this to the middle. The reason I'm going Fisherman instead of Hunter is I want to save my Hunter for the barrel. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to log on this side. Okay, see, Hunter, if you place it in the back, like very quick on reaction, it full counters the barrel. Yeah, so he didn't even get any damage there. I think I could have let the other side go too. I should have saved my log, but that's okay. We're in a really good spot. Yeah, okay, Evo Skeletons full counter as well. So my man just things aren't going his way right now, and he's going to lose his tower because of it. I'm going to go RG here because I think he's going to go like Log or Princess or something. He won't be ready for it. Yeah, and the cannon comes down late. He will use the E-Spirit or the Ice Spirit to reset it, so that was really well played. I'm going to go Fisherman like because he needs to get like Princess damage on the tower, and I'll have Hunter ready for the mirrored barrel, assuming he goes in for it. We'll see. Okay, yeah, he doesn't. I mean, at this point, I feel like the game is definitely over. But you never know. You never know. Crazier things have happened. RG in the pocket is like just such a good play. Like it warrants so much elixir on defense, so I love going for that. Fisherman again. I will log, and then I'll be ready for the mirror. Yeah, he immediately goes for the mirror. So we're gonna go Hunter like this, and it's gonna do okay. It's better if you play it in the back, but we're fine. All he can really do is go for like a Princess at the bridge or something, but the lane is clogged. So interesting deck, very, very interesting deck. Props to my opponent for creativity. But it's just not going to be good enough. We're going to be ready for the mirror. That's all that he can really do. So GG's. Mirror log bait used to be really good, but it's not that good anymore. So good first match against Derek. We'll hold that W, and I'll see you in the next game. Okay, up here against Seru? We'll see. In terms of starting plays, any of your 1 elixir cards are ideal. Evos, starting your Skeleton, cycling to get to your Evos is undoubtedly the best starting play. We're going to go Fisherman here to pull this across the arena. What? Okay, I guess I misplaced that. That sucks because that would have been a really nice king tower activation. So that's me. I played it one tile too far to the right. So that's a skill issue for sure. So kind of embarrassing. Like I said, I don't use the fisherman. And I know that one of the reasons people get kind of turned off to the deck is the learning curve with the fisherman. So I should have placed it on this tile right here. And I placed it one tile too far. And that was my own fault. So it is what it is. Not going to sulk about it. Just going to let it go. We'll be better next time, man. Okay, Sparky comes down in the opposite lane. So I'm just going to set up an RG here. Interesting. Okay. I don't think he can afford it. Okay, he can. All right, we're going to go like this. And hope for the best, honestly. Okay. Okay. Emphasis on hope for the best, huh? Get the Sparky out of here. Alright, well, tower trade situation. Trying to think. I guess I probably shouldn't have cycled an RG, but I didn't want to cycle anything into the Sparky. And in a 2-tower game, I don't think this is very good for us. So we'll see what we can do. I think the most important thing is to play around the Sparky and not give it value. You're going to lose if you give the Sparky too much value. So we're going to try not to do that, but easier said than done. And getting good lightning value on the Sparky is nice because the lightning actually resets the Sparky, which is great. Yeah, we're going to see if he goes in here. Probably will. And then using E-Spirit as well to reset it. Boom. And just like that, that push is gone, gone, gone. So that's beautiful. Okay. Really weird that he's like still spamming. I think he's going to go like Sparky in the back. So I'm going to do this. And I can always lightning the Sparky. People that run Sparky like just love playing it. Okay. Evo RG only gets one shot. So that's unfortunate for us. I kind of forgot he had barbarians to be completely honest. So well played. Okay, I'm actually just gonna go like this and then log over here. And not my best fisherman placement. I was trying to pull to the king tower, but it obviously didn't work. I'm just paranoid of RGs in the pocket. I just don't know how good of a play that is for me. So I'm gonna slow roll an RG and just kind of dance around the Sparky, right? Because he's like, oh, I can Sparky into the RG. So we're just going to do our best to play around it with Evo Skeletons and with E-Spirit. And, you know, we're either going to win or we're going to lose by how these interactions go with the Sparky. Yeah, I went Lightning and immediate E-Spirit. And nice. We actually did take out the Sparky, so that's huge. So now we're going to try and get double RG down because he has to defend that first one. We can go RG in the pocket, and that was a really bad Goblin Giant. Desperation Goblin Giant for sure. Now we're going to get a ton of damage. He can go like last second Barbarians. He actually goes for the Sparky instead. That's actually not a horrible play, I guess. Well, I'm going to do this because it'll keep my Hunters alive. Nice, and now we don't have to deal with the Sparky counter push. And now we're looking pretty good. Like I said, dancing around the Sparkies. Super, super important. I'm going to do this because I think he's going to go in. Okay, he actually doesn't really go in. Great log value as well. Kind of pulling everything across the arena. That's exactly what we wanted. Low Hunter. Yeah, I can kind of sense a little bit of desperation from him. And we're going to go like this, and if he goes for the Sparky, E-Spirit's going to reset it. And I don't think he can really like stop this too well. Wow, he does. He actually stops that very well. Okay, Hunter high, just to avoid giving him fireball value. Fisherman this away, please, Fisherman, pull it away, do something. Okay, nice, good. We did pull it away, and RG in the pocket is going to be difficult for him to stop. So honestly, good game because it's going to push away the barbs. Good game to that guy. I think he actually played it very, very well, but we played it a little bit better than he did. Go like this, log. Wow, that was quite a match. Did I play it perfectly? No. Did we find a way to win? Absolutely. So I'll keep it in there because it was a good game. Some pros and cons. We'll see you in the next game. Up here against El Mistericio. All right. Okay. Still kind of getting over that last match. Okay, he goes in pretty hard. Okay, we're going to go Ghost. Ghost actually a really good answer to Joe. I'm excited to play against Goblin Joe. It seems like it'll be a pretty, like, back and forth match. I'm going to go like this. Oh, I thought he was going to go Skeletons, so that's why I went for the E-Spirit. Yeah, exactly. I'll take this. Beautiful. So that all started because I, what's it called? because I went E-Spirit behind the Ghost because I thought he was going to go for Skeletons. So that was a really, really beautiful sequence. Look at that. That all started with that one little play. That one little play, just knowing that drill players have like really cheap defenses and kind of thinking he was going to do that. I'm going to cycle the Ghost, kind of like, yeah, predicting the drill. He usually played in the front, so you can go Skeletons to kind of like block for like a little while. And yeah, that's the annoying thing. One of the many annoying things about drill is the poison value. Okay, but he has to like over defend this, so I'm going to go RG in the back. Nice. He has drop Skeletons as well, and he actually doesn't, so I'm going to take this Lightning like every day of the week, because then I don't have to respond in any other way. And then I don't expect anything from this RG. I didn't really expect anything from this RG to begin with, to be completely honest. I just kind of played it to play it. We're going to try and snipe that building, and we actually do. I'm going to save my log for Skeletons, and he's not back to a building yet, so a push that I really, truly expected nothing from actually gets a decent amount of damage, so color me impressed. That Ghost snipe was really, really good. I thought he would block it, but he didn't even try and block it. So now I can set up an RG in the back, and I have really cheap defense with my Evo Skeletons. I do need to watch out for the Evo Bomber, though. Evo Bomber always a really big threat. Okay, he pre-cycles a cannon. I don't think I agree with that. I don't know. I don't play Goblin Drill, so I don't know. Like I said, I just got to watch out for the Evo Berry. Evo Berry, always a big threat. Let's go like this. And then I think he's going to poison, so we're going to go Ghost in the back. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if he goes Evo Berry. He actually has not gone for Evo Berry yet. It's a great Lightning, but he's going to be back to another building really fast. But I'm fine taking the Lightning value onto the tower. Again, going to go Ghost here to try and like snipe this. He goes in. Okay, defensive Goblin Drill was a pretty good play by my opponent. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, just going to reset. I mean, we got damage on the tower. I'm chilling like a villain, and now he's thinking about how he has to defend this. Again, he goes for the pre-cycle. I'm going to go Fisherman. Like, I'm scared of an Evo Bomber. I'm paranoid, if you will, of an Evo Bomber. And he keeps giving me that Lightning, and I just don't know if I agree. I just don't think I agree with that. He does switch into my lane, though, which I do agree with that. I think that is a very good play. Okay. Just don't want to get to the point. When you're playing against Goblin Drill, if they get to the point where they can just, like, cycle Drill poisons, you're going to have a bad time. And that was a bad play, though. We're just going to keep spamming. That Bomber is actually doing work, but RG is just too much to stop. So GG's to that Drill player. I think we played very, very well. I'm a lot happier with how he played that matchup. So we'll hold that W, and I'll see you in the next game. Into our next match here against this player. All right, I'm looking at my hand. I could cycle log, but like I said, Skeleton's hands down the best starting play. Try to get to your Evo. You can also cycle your E-Spirit. You do not care about King Tower activation in this matchup. You really don't. You want to kind of try to avoid it, but your main win condition does not get affected by the King Tower. He goes for the Pekka. So we're going to place our Fish Boy nice and low. We're not going to mess up the placement this time. Once that locks on, we're going to go like this. Pekka, you're going the wrong way. Mother. All right. Butchered that placement, unfortunately. He actually kind of wasted the... What's it called? Wasted the Fisherman. So I'm going to go like this and let the RG do its thing. It's a good Lightning if I can get to it. Let's do it. It's still worth it because he's going to eat a ton of damage. Instead of going for the Pekka, he felt the need to defend right away. And just like that, tower down effectively. Cool. It's a really good start. Minus messing up the Fisherman, dude. The Fisherman placements are trickier than I expected. But yeah, not great. I mean, great, but not great. Why is there no music? All right, so we're just going to chill here. I'm going to cycle a Ghost. I just want to force out Elixir in this opposite lane. Okay, let's go like this. I just want this off my tower. Beautiful. Okay. So he did bait out my Fisherman. I don't know if that was the goal, but that was like pretty well played. But because we have a counter-attacking Fisherman, I'm going to do this. And if he goes Pekka, I can go Evo Skeletons. He doesn't. Okay, he's just gonna eat the damage. I'm still cool with that as well. Okay, he might Fisherman this away. He might not. Hunter's gonna do an amazing job DPSing that all down. Okay, good ability by him though. I would have done the same thing as well. You need to be wary of a Ram Rider. Okay, there is the Pekka. There she is. Okay. Just gonna cycle a log here. debating lightning that. I think I'm going to. Fisherman is like so scary. Alright. Okay, Fisherman's gonna pull it away, then we're gonna go Skeletons, and we're gonna log to reset on the Ram Rider. That was a really bad rage. Nice. Wow, we stopped that. That was crazy. I cannot believe we stopped that. Genuinely. We're gonna go Ghost to kind of clog this lane. I thought he was gonna go Ram Rider, but he does that instead. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to tower trade, because I don't think I can stop that, and instead of trying to defend it, I'm just going to embrace the tower trade situation. So GG's there. I think we played it pretty well. Pekka's not an easy matchup. Like, it's genuinely not an easy matchup, so happy to get a dub over this Pekka player. See you in the next game. Up here against Wave Light. I've been going crazy on my fluids today. Every in between matches, always got to get that. Got to get that coffee sipping. Okay, he doesn't log it. I respect that. Log bait is like a good log bait player will give you the work, but there are things that you can do, especially in double elixir. That's kind of your time, like when you can get 2 RGs down. But it also depends on like what's they're building, you know, things like that. We'll see if he gives me like a good lightning. I'm guessing he's gonna space well enough where I can't lightning everything, but we don't know just yet. No, I'll take it. I'll take that lightning. Yeah, even though we only hit you know, not everything, I still think that was a good lightning, because we're gonna get damage onto the tower. 2 shots, if not more. Maybe 3? Nah, just 2. But that's okay. If he logs this, like, I'm kind of okay with that. Nope. Okay, E-Spirit here. Easy peasy. Okay, so he's running bait, arrows, goblin cage. I'm not familiar with the exact deck archetype. Okay. Cool. We have our log here. Just gonna drop it. That's in the back, so yeah, making sure we don't get tricked by the barrel. It's pretty important. And I'm gonna go Ghost. I just want to force out like something from him, maybe like his cage. That would be great. Nah, he just goes Gang. That was definitely the correct response. So well played to my opponent, not falling for our tomfoolery. Hunter is also a really good answer to the barrel as well. We'll see what I can do in this situation. I think I'm just going to go for Hunter, save my lightning. If he gives me anything, I'm not going to lightning just a Doctor. That's not a good play. But Doctor also doesn't do very good against the... he messed that up. Okay, so now we're going to Fisherman this away. And now he's in trouble because that gets pulled away. And we can just log over here. And Doctor, like I said, not a very good source of DPS. Nice. And now we get lots and lots of damage. And that's all it takes when you're playing RG is like a little bit of damage here and there. And you're looking good. I'm going to be ready for the Princess only because he's been doing that. I think he's also going to set up for a double barrel. So I'm going to go like that. Evo Skeletons here are going to be great. I don't think he's going to be expecting them. And then we can go like that. And that's the real barrel, so I'm going to log it just to be safe. And now we're kind of inside of a spell cycle range, which is nice. He also needs to respond to those Skeletons. But a little too late on that response by my opponent. So just like that, we're looking mighty fine against a matchup that is kind of difficult sometimes, to be honest. Fisherman here just to continually clog this lane from the Princess, and we're looking very, very good right now. Like I say, all they can do is spam, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I hate to break it to you, but log bait, very, very bad from a deficit, I have to admit, as someone who mains log bait. We're going to go like this. It's also going to clog the lane from the Princess. E-Spirit if he goes for the game. Pre-log on the gang that he doesn't play, but it doesn't matter because we won. So GG's to this log bait player. We just played it a little bit better. Another day, another win. We'll see you in the next match. Up here against Nino, because there's the next job. Okay. I like to wait just a second before I cycle my log for that reason. Okay, we're gonna go Hunter here. Recruits are like, they're just tough. I mean, Fisherman is like your only true source of splash. Okay. Alright, we're going to set up a defense here. Try and get King Tower activated. Success. Okay, decent defense there. A lot happened there, so it was hard for me to break it down. But I went Skeletons, E-Spirit high to pull the recruits to the middle. Ghost after I logged and took off the shields and hit the Royal Hogs, which I thought was a decent play. I'm just going to lightning this. I don't care. I'm going to take damage where I can get it. And then I used Fisherman to activate King Tower, which definitely will pay dividends over the course of the match. I'm debating letting this go or not. Nah, I don't want to eat it. Let's go Hunter, and it'll one-shot it, and then he should have to play something on it. I don't think he has enough for recruits, so we'll probably play like a Zappies, or, yeah, or like a Cage or something, so all good. This matchup is going to be annoying. Flying Machine's going to be a nuisance because I don't want to have to lightning it every time. And Hunter just doesn't always work. Okay, interesting that he goes in there. I'm kind of surprised. But he does. Nice. We're going to have a counter-pushing Ghost that's going to force out some Elixir. Hopefully we can get him to waste his recruits or something. Hey, he just goes Bar Barrel. I'm going to go in here. Because I don't think he has enough Elixir to Evo recruits. But even if he does, that's fine. We're going to go like that. We're going to set up a defense. We're happy with the situation. We're going to need a little bit of damage. You know, sometimes you got to crack an egg to make an omelet is what I always say. No, I say that sometimes, I should say. And when you play against recruits, you just need to be prepared to trade damage, right? It's not going to be a clean match. You're not going to defend perfectly. It's going to be tit for tat. And you need to be calculated about where you're okay taking damage and where you're not okay taking damage. Yeah, I'm always going to take that lightning all day. All day. Oh, I could have had a better lightning, but that's okay. That was still a fine interaction, but I could have had a better lightning. I'm greedy. Right, we're going to go like this. And I'm going to over-defend this. I don't want to take a bunch of damage and give him kind of like hope, for lack of a better word. Okay, we're in lightning range, so I'm really just kind of pumping the brakes, or pumping the gas, excuse me. I don't even need a lightning. I'm just going to chill. Set up a defense. And per usual, recruits players are an interesting breed. Okay, just keep cycling these defensive cards. Kind of set up a stone wall, right? He doesn't want to push into that. I'm just going to lightning this to be safe. Boom, 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 boom. And he ain't breaking through. He can go hogs, and he's going to push right into a hunter. So we're going to give him the good game. And if you struggle against Royal recruits, I hope that was helpful. Just remember, you're going to take damage. You just need to be intentional and calculated of when you can punish back. So GG's to Nino. We'll see you in the next one. Into likely our last match of the video. I've been having fun with RG. I might switch, yo. RG is cool. It's cool. It just feels intentional. It feels skilled. I like it. I don't like that I'm going up here against Cannoneer, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna cycle my E-Spirit. Just kind of feel it out. If he doesn't play anything, I'm just gonna let it breathe. Don't want to overcommit against this type of deck, so I'm just gonna cycle my log now. Kind of whenever I see Bomber, I like immediately think Goblin Drill, but maybe not. We're gonna go Skeletons here. It'll actually full counter, which is cool. I guess I played them late. If you play them quick enough, they full counter, but that's me. And lo and behold, we found ourselves another recruits player. Am I cooked? Probably. I'm so probably cooked right here. No. I should have placed my Fisherman in a better spot, but it's all good. I was trying to do it where it would pull the King Tower, but again, man, Fisherman, it ain't easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. Okay, we're gonna go like this just because we have a little bit of counter push. I expect him to be able to defend this like pretty easily though. Oh, bad Fisherman. It's gonna pull it close to the tower. Oh, and I missed the Bomber, but that's on me. I gotta be better. I'm gonna go like this to support the Fisherman and make sure that the Bomber dies. Okay, so that was decent. Again, pitted against recruits, which is less than ideal. But you have Evil Skeletons, you have Fishermen, you have things that you can do in this matchup. It's just tricky. Plus, I have not seen the Flying Machine yet, so that's pretty good. Last game on the video, trying to end on a dub, but if we end on a loss, it's not that big of a deal. You know, it happens. I do lose games. Contrary to popular belief, I do lose games. Okay. He goes in here, so I'm gonna set up a defense where I do this and make sure that the Evil Skeletons are out of the Doctor's like range. Okay, so he has what's it called? Skeleton Dragons instead of a Flying Machine. And those Evil Skeletons doing a really, really good job on defense. We're gonna need a little bit of damage here. Okay. Now is our time. I'm gonna go Fisherman here, have my log ready. Recruits actually don't do that well against this. I'm gonna take this lightning. Hello, because the RG pushed back. But the Fisherman did slow it enough, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna log here just to get a good amount of damage. Now the question is, can we defend? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know if we'll be able to defend this wholeheartedly. But we're gonna try. We need to try. No, Hunter! Yeah, we are in lightning range though. Just don't want to have to go for a lightning, but it looks like I'm going to, and I'm going to take it on the recruits because might as well get damage if I have to lightning. I think this match is cooked. Yeah. GG's to that player. We're going to end the video on an L, kind of an unorthodox thing, but that's a tough matchup for us. So he played well. He deserved to win. We're going to hold that L to end the video, but I will catch you in the outro. And that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching the video in its entirety. If you're here in the outro, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you supporting me. Here's the deck. I'll put the link to the deck just in the YouTube description as well, so you can just open it in the app. Give it a try, dude. Archie is fun, and like I said, #2 player in the world is playing this deck, so it's a good deck. There's a bit of a learning curve. Fisherman, you even saw me make mistakes with the Fisherman, so I'm not perfect. Don't get discouraged right away if you have early losses, especially with the Fisherman, but the skill ceiling of this deck is very, very high. So worth playing, worth learning, especially if you just want to mix up and things are getting stale in the game for you. And speaking from experience, it was nice to use something different. One more time, hats off to you if you've made it this far. I appreciate you so much, and I really hope to see you in another YouTube video real soon. Peace.